I shouldn't even be surprised at the fact that this is happening, and yet, for whatever reason, I am. A Minecraft movie will go down as one of the biggest movies of 2025 for all of the wrong reasons. This movie has been in development hell since 2014, I believe, and finally this year, 11 years later, it has seen the light of day. You would think they would make a great Minecraft movie. You would think in the current era that we live in, where we have video game movies, just adaptations of video games in general, that are much better than what we got in the 90s and 2000s, you would think that Minecraft over here would be riding this trend of really good or at least better than what we used to get video game adaptations. And instead, what we end up getting is a parody of Minecraft. I made a 3-part review a while back going over how I feel about the Minecraft movie, and the general consensus that I have for the movie is that it is at least funny bad. The movie's at least ironically enjoyable. I shouldn't succumb to the brain rot, and yet I do. I don't know what it is, but there's just something inherently funny seeing Jack Black saying different Minecraft related things. A Minecraft movie is a funny bad movie, but the more that I thought about it, the more I realized, no, I don't want a Minecraft movie that's funny bad. I want a Minecraft movie that's unironically great. I want a Minecraft movie that reminds so many other people of why Minecraft is such a beloved game, and this movie fails at doing that. If you look at this movie as a parody of Minecraft, if you look at this as like a spoof of Minecraft, then it works perfectly. This movie works if you look at it as something made to make fun of Minecraft. It works perfectly in that aspect. However, if you look at this as a genuine, unironic, honest-to-God film adaptation of Minecraft, yeah, it starts to fall apart heavily. And yet, despite the quality of the film, or maybe because of the quality of the film, it made a lot of money at the box office. $950 million, almost $1 billion. This thing very nearly made it into the $1 billion club. Granted, a lot of the success for this movie came from the memeable nature of it. It's like with Morbius from 2022, except in this case, the memes helped make the movie successful. And I do have to acknowledge as well, this is a movie based on Minecraft. Minecraft is the best-selling video game of all time. It has massive widespread appeal across people of all ages. In order for a movie based on Minecraft to bomb at the box office, they would have to seriously it up big time. And although I do think this movie could have been so much better, so much more of a masterpiece, there are opportunities to have a movie based on Minecraft be a masterpiece, and this movie doesn't take any of those opportunities. I think this movie could have been a lot worse. For a movie that works better as a parody of Minecraft rather than an actual genuine film adaptation of Minecraft, I suppose it could have been a lot worse. It also could have been a lot better. A movie should not have to rely on memes in order to be good or successful, much less a Minecraft movie. None of this stopped the movie from making a lot of money at the box office, and at the end of the day, that's what really matters to the executives. And so, very recently, they announced a Minecraft Movie 2 will be coming out on July 23rd, 2027. There was previous speculation about the movie getting a sequel, and now it has been confirmed. We're getting a Minecraft Movie 2. I'll admit it. I will give them a little bit of credit if they name this movie another Minecraft movie. Needless to say, I'm not exactly looking forward to this movie. I know people are gonna be like, oh, but we're gonna get more funny haha memes and stuff. Yeah, no, I don't care. I don't roll like that, alright? If you want to say that I'm a boring, pretentious nerd who hates fun, then, you know, fucking go ahead. I'm not gonna try and stop you. Just hear me out before you be like, oh, there's gonna be more funny memes, wahoo! You know, just hear me out on this, please. As previously noted, the first Minecraft movie was successful because of the memes, and also because, you know, it's based on Minecraft. It's based on the best-selling video game of all time. However, it fails as an adaptation, and as a movie in general. However, its very memeable nature is what made it successful. I'm sure we're all familiar with the infamous chicken jockey memes and whatever that people would do in actual movie theaters. Every time the chicken jockey scene would come on, people would throw popcorn and soda and whatever all over the theater. I think like at one point someone brought in like an actual live chicken into a screening, that sort of thing. Lord help me, I contributed to one of these chicken jockey memes. I'm so sorry. I genuinely truly am from the bottom of my heart sorry for this. If you want to unsubscribe from me because of this, then I completely understand. But the point I'm trying to get across is the main reason why this movie was successful was because of the memes, and that's it. This movie made a lot of money because of the memes. And okay, yeah, also because it's based on Minecraft, but I feel like given the quality of this movie, the fact that it's based on Minecraft is like a secondary reason. The primary reason being the memes. And already I have a very good idea of how this sequel is going to turn out. As a matter of fact, I brought this up when I reviewed the first movie, and there were rumors going around that a sequel was already in development. They're going to look at the reason why the first movie was successful, and they're going to get the wrong idea from it. Instead of trying to make an actually good Minecraft movie, instead of making something that'll be better than the first movie, we're just going to be getting more of the same shit as the first movie, except it's going to be even worse now. The funny, bad, ironically good in nature of the first movie is going to be gone in this second movie. I'm calling it right now. This second movie is going to go all in on the memes. It's going to become self-aware. It's going to embrace all of the memes. And just like that, it's no longer going to be funny. We all know the rule. If a corporation or a brand or whatever becomes self-aware about a meme, the meme is no longer funny. And I would argue Warner Bros. Is already self-aware of the meme nature of the first movie, given the fact that back in May, I believe, they held these special sing-along, meme-along versions of the movie. For better or worse, I never attended one of these screenings. I don't know why I said for better or worse. It's a miracle I didn't go to one of these. I don't know if there's any actual differences with the movie itself for this version. I don't know if this is like an alternate cut or whatever, but this version directly encourages audiences to go crazy, to yell, to throw food or whatever whenever Jack Black says a funny Minecraft thing. So they're already self-aware of the memes with this movie. And now I'm calling it, this second movie is just gonna go all in with the meme stuff. They're gonna go like overboard with it. They're gonna rely solely on that. They're trying to make lightning strike twice is what I'm trying to get at. I can already imagine how many callbacks to Chicken Jockey there will be in this movie. I can already imagine that. To give the first movie a tiny bit of credit, all of the meme stuff felt natural. It felt like, yeah, it was kind of organically included. You watch the trailers for the first movie, and I don't think they included all of the Jack Black quotes to be like funny meme stuff. I don't think they intended for it to be that way. The iconic "I am Steve" scene, like, I don't think they included that to be like, oh, everyone's gonna make funny memes about this. They didn't intend for that to be the case. When they included Chicken Jockey and Flint and Steel and whatever into the trailers, I doubt they included them in the hopes that like, oh, people are gonna make funny memes about this. No, they included them, and then people ended up making memes about it. It felt natural. To give the movie a bit of credit, all of the meme scenes and whatever, they felt natural. That's not gonna happen with this second movie. The second, like, the trailers for this second movie come out, there's gonna be, like, all kinds of memes and whatever, all kinds of, like, forced, shoehorned in attempts to recapture the magic, to recapture the success of Chicken Jockey or I Am Steve and all that stuff. They're gonna be too focused on recapturing the meme magic that the first film had, instead of making a Minecraft movie that's actually great, you know? A Minecraft movie that's unironically good. Now, I've gone on before about this, but I would argue this movie was dead on arrival the moment it was announced to be a live-action CGI hybrid film. I've said this before and I'll say it again, I would much rather have a Minecraft movie that's fully animated. Maybe have it in like a similar style to the Lego Movie. I think that would work a lot better. At the very least, what they could have done is have it be like the real world scenes are live action, and then when like all of the characters, when like Jason Momoa and whatever, when they go into the Minecraft world, then it's all completely animated in the blocky art style that Minecraft has. I will take that. That would be fine. That would be considerably much better. But no, the whole thing is live action. And I feel like this sequel is just gonna reinforce that idea, where now I'm just thinking about the masterpiece we never got. The fully animated Minecraft movie that's in the style of the Lego Movie. The absolute disappointment in knowing that we never got that movie. And we never will. Now, who knows what the actual plot of this movie will consist of, who knows what to expect from it. The first movie focused on the Nether, so who knows how the second movie will turn out. My main prediction is that the second movie is going to focus on the end, it's going to focus on like the Ender Dragon is going to be the main villain. I could see them including Herobrine. I think there was like a small like unintentional reference to Herobrine in the movie in like one scene, I don't remember. I could see like somehow in some way they'll probably find a way to include Herobrine. At the same time though, I feel like with Herobrine it would be like if they make a third movie, yeah, they're probably gonna make it about Herobrine. I say if and not when, because who knows how successful this second movie could be. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being like Joker, where Joker 1 was a $1 billion movie, Joker 2 was a massive box office bomb. I'm comparing the Minecraft movies to the Joker movies. What the hell am I doing with my life? Well, actually, no, I think it's unironically a great comparison to make. I could see Minecraft movies Movie 2 being the opposite of Joker 2. Joker 2 was a sequel to an amazing movie that retroactively made the first movie considerably less amazing just because of how awful this sequel was. A Minecraft Movie 2 is a sequel to a bad movie that could potentially retroactively make the first movie look better in comparison just because of how awful this sequel will inevitably be. All of the meme ironic stuff that was in the first movie, they didn't intend for it to be memes. With this second movie, they're going to make it intentional. They're going to make it self-aware. It's not going to be funny anymore. I think I brought up this comparison when I reviewed the first movie, but like, I think about Birdemic. You know, the first Birdemic, a quintessential so bad it's good movie. This is supposed to be a horror movie about evil birds, and then it ends up being an unintentional comedy. It is absolutely hilarious because of how bad it is. And then a few years later, we would get Birdemic 2, and now everything is like ironic and self-aware and meta and whatever. And now it's like, it's intentionally bad. And so it doesn't work anymore. The magic is gone. Everything that made the first movie good is gone now. I could see that happening with Minecraft. I could see that happening with this movie, where they're going to be too busy focusing on the memes. They're going to be too busy focusing on recapturing the meme success of the first movie, instead of trying to make a movie that is better than the first one. The first movie was successful for the wrong reasons, and they're going to get the wrong idea from the movie being successful, and that just saddens me, you know, as someone who has played Minecraft for God knows how long, as someone who has tons of nostalgic memories of Minecraft. This hurts me, the idea that we're gonna get Minecraft on the big screen, but it's all just meme stuff, you know? It's meme garbage. At the very least, this first film kind of tried, and then this second film is not gonna try at all. I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. You know, this movie is not coming out until July of 2027. Maybe I shouldn't judge things this early, but I think it is very likely, if not downright inevitable, this movie is going to try and recapture the meme success of the first movie. Instead of trying to make an unironically great Minecraft movie that's better than the first movie, And whereas the first movie at least kind of tried, this second movie is not going to try at all. Whereas with the first movie, all of the meme stuff felt natural and organic. In this movie, it's just gonna be, corporate manufactured. They're gonna be trying way too hard to make Chicken Jockey 2 happen. And it's not gonna happen, unfortunately. It's not gonna happen. I could see this movie potentially bombing at the box office. Well, maybe not bombing, but like flopping, underperforming. I could see that happening. I don't see this movie making it to nearly $1 billion like the first film did. I don't see that happening. There is going to be a decrease in this film's box office performance when compared to the first film. The whole Minecraft meme stuff, the Chicken Jockey stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if people start to sour on that as the years go by. The people who did the Chicken Jockey stuff in 2025 are gonna look back on it in 2027 and they're gonna be like, oh god, why the did I do that, man? And that just makes me think even more that the forced attempts at having another Chicken Jockey happen, another I Am Steve happen, all of that, it's gonna feel even more pathetic than it will already be. The first movie was successful for the wrong reasons, they get the wrong idea as to why the first movie was successful, and they try and recapture the meme success that the first film had. And then for a variety of different reasons, audiences aren't gonna go and see this movie and go crazy with the memes a second time around. I'm calling it right now, this movie is going to underperform. It's not going to be as successful as the first movie. As a matter of fact, I could see this being a Joker 2 situation where the movie ends up bombing. Again, I know it's ridiculous for me to compare the Minecraft movies to the Joker movies, but I do think there are a few parallels between the two. The first movie is $1 billion smash hit. Well, okay, Joker was $1 billion movie. Minecraft came close, but, it didn't make it. And then the second movie is a colossal failure in comparison for a multitude of reasons. You have a sequel that just seemingly f***ing hates the first movie, and then you have a sequel that will try too hard to be like the first movie, and they both end up bombing at the box office compared to their predecessors. I could see that happening. Also, one more thing, this is a lot more trivial in comparison, but I want to acknowledge the fact that this movie is coming out in the already crowded and packed summer of 2027. I know that summer is usually when blockbusters come out, but Jesus man, I feel like there's way too many movies here. There's way too much stuff to digest here. I would not be surprised at all if some of these movies end up moving. I'm honestly surprised this movie is coming out in 2027. I thought this would be this feels like it would be in 2028 or something like that. I'm surprised it's coming out 2027. Specifically on the same day as The Simpsons movie 2. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being yet another failed attempt to make Barbenheimer 2 happen. Stop trying to make Barbenheimer 2 happen. It's not going to happen. Y'all remember when they did Glickid? The f was up with that, man? Remember when people were trying to make Glickid a thing, and then it ended up not being a thing? Good times those were. Good times. To wrap things up, how I feel about this movie is how I also felt about the live-action Lilo and Stitch remake getting a sequel. I don't like the fact that it's happening, but I would have to be a complete idiot to act surprised that it's happening. Movie that made a lot of money at the box office is getting a sequel. Tale as old as time. Anyways, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to like, and if you're new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing, as it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and I will see y'all next time. Adios.